Hi everyone, welcome back to the Torok Channel. First things first, I wish all of you a happy new year. Stay healthy, stay safe, take care of yourself, your families, your friends, and pretty much everybody you love. Okay, for this video, I have decided to make kind of a best of the guitar reviews I have made. I started making guitar reviews back in January 2020, so that's 2 years of guitar reviews. In this time, I have only made 25 guitar reviews in different categories. If you're like me, you think that it's not enough, but okay, keep two things in mind. First, I'm not making only guitar reviews, I'm also making pickup comparisons, amp and other gear reviews and this kind of things. And second, very important thing, making YouTube videos is not my day job, even though I wish it was, but okay, I'm doing this kind of videos whenever I have time. Okay, so for this best of for this Torok award, if I can call it this way, I made several categories according to the price of the guitars I have reviewed and demoed. And we're gonna start right now with the super cheapos. There are 3 guitars, really very cheap. So that's the Harley Benton S620 TB. The Harley Benton ST20 HSS. And the Harley Benton TE20HH. Three very cheap guitars. When I bought it, the S620 was 138 euros, and both the S620 and the TE20 were 98 euros. So I'm gonna give the award of the best super cheapo to the Harley Benton ST20 HSS, even though the other two are very good, but this one is super interesting because it's rounded everywhere, so very comfortable play. It's got this HSS pickup configurations that make it very versatile, and even though you cannot think about using the trem bar, you can put your palm very comfortably on the bridge, and that's a very nice point. I really advise this guitar for early beginners or for people who have a mod project and don't want to spend a lot of money, because yeah, very interesting guitar. Okay, now let's move to the second category. We are going to talk about guitars that are under 300 euros, but not in the super cheapo category, so let's say between 150 and 300 euros. So there are 7 guitars in this category. I'm watching at my list because I don't remember them all. Okay, the first one is the Harley Benton EX84 Modern. Then comes the Harley Benton EX76 Classic. Then the Harley Benton SC Custom 2, the first version, I mean the one that was made in Vietnam and it doesn't exist anymore. The Harley Benton CST24T. The Harley Benton SC552. Harley Benton SC Custom Active, the ones that are currently sold by Harley Benton and Thomann and that are made in Indonesia. And finally, the Harley Benton SC1000. And since we have 7 different guitars, I'm gonna make this time a top 3 of these guitars. The first one, I think, is the Harley Benton EX84 Modern, because it's the guitar that comes with the best hardware for the price. I mean, you've got rubber locking tuners, you've got a Graphtec nut, you've got extra jumbo frets, and I really wish all the Harley Bentons came with extra jumbo frets. You've got good quality WAC hardware, and that's just for 298 euros. This guitar, even though it comes with the Roswell active pickups that are not the best you can find, is really a super good basis for mod projects. I have used it to put some EMG instead of the Roswell because I had some EMGs at home, and I mean, I didn't have to pay 400 for the EMG version of this guitar, and yeah, really, it deserves to be ranked first. In second place, I'm gonna give it to the Harley Benton SC Custom 2 Active, the one I had reviewed not such a long time ago. Now they're made in Indonesia. They're really very, very good guitar, very stable, super good player. The neck, I mean, the neck is really very close to what Schecter is currently doing. It's slim, it's fast, it's modern, it's super comfortable. Great guitar. But okay, you've got that Roswell active pickups. Again, for a mod project, it can be good. Now, those Roswell are not the worst pickups you can find, but if you compare them with some other active pickups, like some good EMGs or even some Seymour Duncan, well, okay, they don't stand a comparison. And I'm gonna give the third place to the Harley Benton SC552 because, again, another great guitar to play, very comfortable, very well balanced, stainless steel frets, and super interesting Tesla pickups, Tesla Opus 1. If you haven't tried them, I really think it's a huge improvement if you compare it to the Roswell LEF or HEF pickups. They sound, I mean, they've got more precision, more bite, and yeah, much fuller tone. Very interesting guitar if you're in this kind of super affordable single cut guitars. And now let's move to the category of guitars that cost between 300 and 500 euros. And again, there's a lot of guitars to talk about because there are 9 guitars to talk about. So I'm gonna start this list with the Harley Benton Aggerfish, the Sub-Zero Gen Pro, the Harley Benton SC550 Plus, the Harley Benton SC Custom Plus, the Harley Benton ALS, the LTD EC256, the Harley Benton Amarok, the LTD Viper 256, finally the Harley Benton Fusion 3. Again, I'm gonna make a top 3 because it's very hard to give only one award. And really, it was not that easy for me to determine which guitar I do prefer, because I have enjoyed almost all of them. So maybe I'm gonna start with the one that has really disappointed me, which was the Sub-Zero Gen Pro. It's a super nice looking guitar. It comes with a very interesting compound radius, but the pickups are really ugly sounding. The hardware is very poor quality, so you have to change it all. And because maybe the guitar was so beautiful, I was expecting it to sound good, but no, it doesn't sound good. It plays pretty well, but you gotta struggle with the bridge, you gotta struggle with the tuners and pretty much everything that's part of the hardware. And really, this guitar deserves better. Okay, now let's go for the award, and I'm gonna give the award of the best 300 to 500 euros guitar to the Harley Benton SC550 Plus, because again, another super nice player with EMG Fat 55 with a metal cover. And keep in mind that if you go on the EMG Pickups website, you will not find these pickups because they are exclusive to the Harley Benton SC550 Plus. I'm gonna give the second place to the Harley Benton SC Custom Plus, but really a hair under the 550 Plus, and I could, make it a draw, but I don't like those. One has got to win. I give the prize to the 550 because I found the EMG Fat 55 are very interesting with metal cover, maybe more than the EMG Hot 70 with metal cover. I think I do prefer the Hot 70 with open coils, but okay, that's just me, but since these are my awards, well, that's my opinion that matters. And I'm gonna give the third place, again, just one hair under the two Harley Benton, to the LTD EC256, another very interesting guitar. This time it comes with extra jumbo frets, and I love that. I find the pickups very interesting, very dark sounding, but they really got a soul, and that's really interesting to use these pickups. The guitar is beautiful, a really gorgeous purple color, and yeah, I've had a lot of fun. I have kept this guitar by the way, so yeah. Great guitar. Okay, now let's move to the category of 500 plus euros guitars, and I have not reviewed a lot of guitars in this price range, so there are only 3. There is the Schecter C1 Koa, the LTD MH417, the 7 strings guitar also, and the Sire L7 Larry Carlton. And without a shadow of a doubt, I'm gonna give the award to the Schecter C1 Koa, because this guitar is just flawless. It plays like a dream, it sounds super nice, and I find it really beautiful. So it might be a bit unfair because this guitar is way more expensive than the Sire L7, but keep in mind that in this category there's no lemon. The MH417 is a great 7 strings guitar. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The Sire L7 with its glossy finish and its satin neck is a very interesting guitar to play and to modify, because the pickups are not made for metal. But okay, 3 very good guitars, but I mean, my heart goes to the C1 Koa. And now we're going to talk about the second-hand guitars that I have reviewed on this channel, and there are more to come in 2022. So far I have reviewed 3 second-hand bargain guitars. First one was the Schecter Solo 2 Platinum. Then came the Schecter C1 Exotic Star. And eventually the Schecter C1 Hellraiser. And it was very complicated for me to determine which of these guitars deserved the award. I have been hesitating for a long time, and I'm gonna give the award to the Schecter Solo 2 Platinum, because really another guitar that's flawless. I've been lucky. I mean, when I found it, it was really perfect out of the box, and I've had it for a very, very soft price. This guitar plays super nice, it sounds super nice, it looks super cool. I'm currently using it with a string gauge to 11 to 56, and it's EMG 5766 for drop tuning, drop C sharp. I'm really having fun playing metalcore with it. Great guitar, but it doesn't mean that the two others are not good. I just, maybe again, like for the C1 Koa, have something that makes me enjoy it a bit more than the two others. Okay, so that was the Torok Awards for 2020 and 2021. I don't think I'm gonna make 25 different reviews in 2022, sorry, but gotta cope with that. So I think I'm gonna make another Torok Awards video in early 2024 with 2 years of demos and reviews. And okay, for now, so this is the end of this video. In my next video, I'm going to carry you through a studio tour so you can see all the gear I'm currently using. So stay tuned to the Torok channel and see you next time.